My topic is things that make me happy. Happiness is the state of mind as it is an indirect study. It cannot be defined as it is an eternal feeling. It has a mental and spiritual connotation. According to some people, happiness can be acquired from proper shelter, satisfactory food, decent clothes, and some material comforts. Happiness doesn't lie in the material comforts, as a rich man has all the comforts which are needed for a luxurious life. But still, he may not be happy for many reasons. Human beings are described as beings with lot of wants and desires. As much as is given is less for them. They crave for more and more of things. A rich man may not be worried for his comforts, but always worried for his wealth or treasure. That means he is not happy from inside. So, where does happiness lie? William Curtis said, happiness firstly lies in good health. Some people say service to society is service to God, and they think that happiness lies in the service for others. Some people think that happiness lies in giving, not on taking. Happiness lies in the attitude of a person, and the secret of happiness lies in renunciation. Things that make me happy are ample, as it is said that happiness cannot be described. I was in teaching field for many years, 30 years. So I am describing what teaching is. According to Thomas Green, teaching is the task of a teacher which is performed for the development of a child. Considering students are not only intellectual but also social and emotional beings, and all these dimensions interact to impact learning and performance. Ordinary teachers direct us along the right path. Good teachers impart good education. Great teachers groom their students to become leaders, but excellent teachers inspire to seek our own path. They encourage us to discover our talents. Teachers are the backbone of educational system. They must make a strong and successful relationship based on their own personalities and teaching style. Being a teacher for 30 years, students are my backbone. Though I have taught thousands of students in my professional life, yet some students are my kith and kin for generation or life after life. According to B.O. Smith, teacher is a system of action intended to produce learning. The quality of teacher-student relationship is the keystone for all other aspects of classroom management. A good planning makes the teaching smooth, functional, and successful. Some students always inform me when they are awarded. My happiness flies high, and I wanted to touch the blue sky. Recently, one of my students informed me that she received the Best Poet Award from Maharashtra government organization and sent me the cut out of newspaper. For a while, tears dropped down from my eyes, and I thought she was a student 20 years ago. I was so happy and immediately sent the message in the different social media. A few years ago, one of my students sent me a message that she was promoted as a principal in the school. I was over the moon about her message, about her promotion. There are endless incidents of students that have given me the torrent of joy in my life. My students are successful means the contentment of life. There are many people in my life that help me in many ways. I do not label them as underprivileged because they may have lesser advantages, but no lesser money. I like to call them unprivileged because they did not have social or educational advantage which privileged people have. Such people do not know the name of the months. They say second or third month, etc. A few years ago, when my children were in school, I had a full time maid, about 18 years old, at my place. She was unschooled and functionally illiterate. She was quite interested when my younger son used to study. She learnt alphabets, numbers by asking my son. Looking at her interest, I put her in a tailoring class and I used to sit with her till late night for completing her assignment. Within 2 years, she completed her course. She stayed with us for 5 years. Whenever we used to travel, I used to take her with my family. She learned many names of the food and snacks as we used to take her to different restaurants. I love to feed this type of people as they haven't tasted anything in their life. This is my happiness. A few days ago, I came to know that she opened one tailoring shop in her town and kept some employees in her shop. I felt myself on cloud nine after receiving the news from one of my relatives. When such people who did not get anything in life in their childhood feel very happy, and I thank God that at least she was sent to me for better life. Another thing which makes me happy is that when I observe the nature, especially birds around me in the open, I love to observe crows' actions. A few years ago, one day when I returned from school at about 2 o'clock, I felt some funny noise around my flat. I watched everywhere and suddenly peeped from the window. To my surprise, I found a crow trying to open a wire which was stuck in a fence. I was observing it from the window. It tried to open by turning around the fence. It reminded me the story of thirsty crow and watching the activity of the crow. By going around, within 15 minutes, it opened the wire and flew away. I was so happy and took a loose paper and wrote 2 poems on crow. Till today, when I recall the incidents, I feel very happy. And I go to my balcony and watch crows in the trees and on the top of the building. When I see some crows, I draft a poem by grinning from year to year. Last but not the least, I love the tricks of monkeys. Once we went to Lonavala, hill station surrounded by green valleys near Mumbai. We with my brother's family went to see the fort in Lonavala. There are monkeys sitting on both sides of the fort. We went to the top of the fort. All the people bought peanuts for monkeys. As soon as we reached the top, we sat on the side of big stones. 2 middle-sized monkeys came to greet us. These creatures are having a sharp brain and eyes. They started staring at the packet in the pockets. We opened the packet and gave them peanuts when they spread the palms towards us. As soon as we gave them the peanut, they threw them down and looked at us. Within a second, they picked up the peanut in their hands, wiped the peanuts with 2 palms, and then put peanuts in the mouth. We all laughed aloud and were so happy to see the action of monkeys. Till today, I am happy to recollect the incident. When I see any monkey anywhere, I am incredibly happy as they are intelligent animals. When I complete a book, I feel relaxed, but I do not know whether this is happiness. When I take any challenge and fulfills it, I become happy. Thank you.